Hello, hello. Hope you find everyone very, very well per usual. I would like to wish everyone a happy new year as well. I know 2019, guys, we made it. We made it here in one piece. Also like to take this time to also wish all of the Capricorns and Aquariuses this month a happy birthday for you guys' birthdays. Happy birthday. This month, guys, we are using the Prisma Visions Tarot by James R. Eads. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. They're really beautiful cards, guys, and one of my favorite decks here, so I think you guys will really like it. As a last little message here for you guys, whatever imagery that you guys see on the cards, whatever or however that speaks to you, that's your own personal private message from Spirit, okay? Anything that you get intuitively downloaded when you see the imagery on the cards. All right, guys, let's go ahead and bless the deck, and we'll get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, Lord, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one. Holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks this month, Father. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and or intended to be this month. Scorpio. Here's your reading for January 2019. Let's hop right into it, Scorpio, okay? So in terms of traditional tarot, what we have here is the King of Wands reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Cups reversed here. And at the bottom of the deck here, the Nine of Wands reversed here. You maybe could possibly be dealing maybe with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius individual, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. This is very interesting, the spread here. I really like it, Scorpio. I'm not going to use the words surrender because I don't want to say it's one of your trigger words, Scorpio, but it's probably something that you hear a lot. And when we hear the word surrender, it can kind of spark fear in us a little bit, you know, especially if we haven't, visited the subconscious in a while. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here, Scorpio, is you're recognizing patterns, Scorpio. So I'm feeling here patterns within your own emotional, like transitions. That's kind of, I keep getting those types of words like transition, moving into, shifting. I'm picking up words like that. So what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpio, is you're starting to see or realize, Scorpio, you know, that I'm going to say it like this, but your old tactics in handling situations are not that they're no longer working, they just don't serve you any longer, you know, in terms of like, for instance, let's say that how you would handle situations, you know, before this transition is that you would maybe get angry, or you would maybe assert yourself, assert your will, but in a very forceful manner, let's say, for instance, right? And it used to yield results. But I'm feeling, Scorp, that now not only are individuals in your life no longer responding to this type of, you know, energy regarding, you know, asserting yourself abruptly, but you are also finding that it's no longer working for you. Like it's no longer resonating with you. And it's a transition into you realizing, Scorpio, that there's no need to get upset. There's no need to yell and scream and stomp the ground and do all of that nonsense. You know what I mean? You're seeing here, Scorpio, you're realizing that what all of that does, you know, when we operate from anger, is it brings fear, and it shows fear, you know. And I'm really picking up here, Scorp, that you are really realizing this. You work so hard at building something, you know, and then when maybe things don't go the way that you would like it to, or maybe things go to the left, or issues arise, you know, whatever it may be, you're used to usually approaching that with like, you know, like with control, you know what I mean? To correct the situation or to handle the situation, whatever it may be. And in us doing this, Scorpio, when we operate from that control, what we end up doing is that we set a certain frequency, and people no longer usually don't want to or don't really favor to be around individuals who are assertive like that, but it's overly assertive, where it screams fear, right? So what ends up happening, Scorpio, is that then, individuals, people, places, things, whatever it may be, they end up kind of distancing themselves from you. And then you're kind of left wondering, like, what happened to, person, place, or thing? What happened to them or it? And then it's like the fear that you brought to the situation, trying to control it, is that one thing which causes distance between you and other people, places, and things. So it's almost like you back yourself into a corner, And when you back yourself into this corner, Scorpio, the situation, the fear, the imprint of that fear within your subconscious then never gets corrected or it never gets looked at. And then you're left in the unknown, which then incites more fear. And then the individuals, people, places, or things that distance themselves from you, they're left in the unknown. So you see what I'm saying? Nothing gets solved. Now, in me saying all this, this is a past energy, Scorpio. So I'm feeling like you're starting to realize this. And, and maybe before, a lot of you may used to kind of say things like, well, whatever, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But now it's starting to affect you, Scorpio, in terms of it's affecting you as an individual, because you're starting to see how sometimes some of our decisions in our subconscious patterns and fear imprints lead to our demise, and I'm really picking up here, Scorpio, that's what you're realizing. And you're also realizing that this distance and this discontent and this backing yourself in the corner and not understanding what's going on, that's your creation in a sense, or at least your end of that creation. Now, in me saying this, you have the Ten of Cups here. I almost said Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. You have the Ten of Cups reversed here, which is you realizing, Scorpio, that you are keeping yourself from your own happiness through operating from fear and through operating from, control. So it's a really good reading here, Scorpio. You're releasing yourself from this. And I feel like that's why the Nine of Wands is here reversed. Like, it's not that you're giving up, you're transitioning. You are allowing the process to unfold. You're allowing God, Spirit, Source to work with you. And there's nothing wrong, Scorpio, with asserting yourself when, it's called and when it's appropriate. But, not when it's at your detriment. When we believe that approaching certain situations with our chest high in the sky, believing that that's how we solve issues, it's really not. It's how we manage to not approach issues and push it to the side and push it up, sweep it underneath the rug. But eventually, Scorpio, you keep sweeping things underneath the rug's going to get very bumpy and you're going to start to trip as you're walking across the rug. You know what I mean? And that goes for anyone in general. But I'm really glad to see this, Scorpio. You're releasing yourself from your own burdens, like Scorpio, Spirit just said, Scorpio, you're getting out of your own way, which is great. That's wonderful. It's a process, and you're allowing the process to unfold. And pretty soon, Scorpio, you're going to have the Ten of Cups upright. And you're going to have happiness not only with yourself, but you're also going to have happiness, Scorpio, with other individuals, because then you guys understand each other. And you understand where you're coming from, and they understand where they're coming from. When we transition into this type of energy, Scorpio, and this type of vibration and frequency, we then open up the door for communication where we can confer with other individuals and clean up any possible misunderstandings. But when we always operate from fear, we don't give ourselves that chance, and we choose to walk away from that door of, communication and solving what it is that's currently going on, or whatever it is that the situation brings up for you at that time. All right, Scorpio, that's what I'm getting for you for January 2019. I have to get in the habit of saying 2019. Go ahead and press the like or thumbs up button, Scorpio. Let me know if this reading resonates with you. Feel free to comment, share, and to subscribe to the channel. And I'm also to Scorp. Check the description box regarding booking a reading for yourself if you like. All the information's there, but really check the description box for the Amazon wishlist link that I provided for you guys, where you can obtain a really good reading for a really good price, when money is a little bit funny during this time for you, in the event that that's what's going on, but you require guidance. All right, Scorpio, you're on your way to sovereignty. There's nothing more powerful, Scorpio, than self-awareness. And excuse me, Scorpio. Interesting that almost didn't come out right. Scorpio, let me leave you with this. Until we make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. All right, Scorpio, we'll see you next month.